Hey guys, myself once again and welcome to yet another video on this channel, and today we are going to cover a very good topic, that is the messenger mistakes that can ruin your relationship with your potential clients and what you should avoid, right? So I'm going to talk about 4 points on this video about what not to do on messenger to actually save your relationship with the prospect, right? So if you're ready, then let's start. So, first of all, let me ask you a question. Whenever somebody like sends you a friend request, do you get that like fear in mind that, oh no, I'm going to get pitched again, right? So yeah, this thing is happening a lot because a lot of people are trying to get clients through social media right now nowadays, right? So what they do is like they add you as a friend, and as soon as you accept the request, they send you a big message like this, like, hey, this is mark this side, and like, no offense, Mark, sorry to use you them, like, say, hey, say for example, hey, this is Mark and I am from this agency, and we help like agency owners doing this, and we have given these kind of results, these are the proofs, and so would you like to have a convo, or would you like to know more about our service, right? So I man, like this kind of pitch again, they don't work, right? And if you feel that you whenever you get a like friend request, you fear that you're gonna get pitched, then comment out below me, so I can check how many people have that fear, right? The mistake number one that you should not do, that is using copy paste scripts, right? They do not work right now because like these kind of things used to work in 2000, like 16, 17, 18. They really worked well. Whoever have like used that technique, they have made a lot of money. But now this has been like old fashioned, they do not work right now. So don't try to even use that, because the first thing the person whom you're sending this message will do is to block you, right? So never try this, right? I do not recommend that. Instead of that, have a like very much personalized approach, right? So what do I mean by personalized approach is like just insert their name inside your chat, and talk more about how, like, what they are doing, or what their situations look like, not first of all like throwing off like whatever you do, how you can help them, right? Because without building a rapport, they are not going to do business with you. So that is a complete time waste, and you're losing potential leads because of your bad outreach method, right? If you want a good outreach method, I have a video over there, right? Complete step by step, no fancy, no BS, right? You can check it out after you complete this video, obviously, right? So let's move on to the next point, that is again trying to pitch on the very first message. So again, not only copy paste stuff comes with a salesy message, but a lot of people are there who start talking like, hey Manav, I just saw that you are doing this business, how many clients do you have, or how is this going? So yeah, that can be a good opening line if you know each other for a long. But if you are adding the friend and they are just recently accepting your request, and you send this message, they might like smell this as a fishy, right? As a spam message, right? So my opinion will be not to start talking about like what to say, like not to start talking with business or their goals or something like that. Start talking as a friendly way, right? Start talking about the weather, the situation at their country or the state, right? How they're enjoying their weekend. Start talking about these kind of thing, not right off the bat pushing like, come on a call, or let's jump on a quick meeting, this kind of stuff, right? Because that actually distracts them, that actually close the door for you to actually build a relationship. We are talking in this video about relationship, right? So if you like in modern social media marketing, if you don't actually build a relationship, a rapport with your client, they are not going to come on a sales call. And if you try to pitch them on the message without any sales call, 99% chances are there that you are not going to close a client, because people don't like, you cannot convey everything on a message. They will like, they may ghost you, they may not reply, they may just block you. But on a sales call, if they are on the call, they will at least listen to you, right? So that's the point, building relationship. So if I have to give an example of messaging like directly on the very first message, pitching the client, it will be like going on a date, right? So if you go on a date and you ask the girl that, hey, hey Sandra, or hey Rachel, right? I just liked like you, like I love today's date, will you marry me? What they are going to do, they are going to either slap you right off on your face, or they are not going to go on a second date. So what you ask, if you want to like marry her, right, you don't ask for directly marrying her, you just build the process, right? You ask for a second date, you then ask for a third date, you go on continuous dates, then you propose her for like to make her as your girlfriend, right? Then you hang out, right, with each other, go on parties, go on movies, all this stuff, right? And then you propose her, right, for marriage. So why not like doing that for your client relationship? First of all, ask them about more of them, right? The weather, the situation, the what to say, the weekend, the plans, right? Then start with the goals, then the problems, then start with the pitching, right? Not at the very front. So that's the second thing, right? Do not start like be too salesy on the very first messages, right? The next point is not following up, and this is a very crucial point, my friends. Sales is all about follow up, right? Whenever you on or on messenger, if you are not following up, you will see that 30 to 50% of your prospects even not coming on sales calls, not even replying you, because they need constant follow up. Maybe they are busy, maybe they are not that much interested at that time when you actually message them for the very first time. So you have to make sure that you are following them up, right? Because following up is very important to like convert those leads into meetings, right? And then only you can convert those meetings into sales calls, like, and then when they attend the sales calls, you actually close them, right? So not following up will give you a very low booked meeting rates, and very low booked meeting obviously will turn out to be like even more less sales calls, right? Because not every people, like not every person who books a meeting will be showing up. Like the average is 60-70%, right? So yeah, again, we are getting using our script and our processes and not doing these mistakes that I'm covering in this video, we are getting around like 80% show up rate. And if you want to learn how you can do that, we have our engineered scaling system program. You can join the group for free. I'll be linking the group link in the description, right? So yeah, again, following up is super important. You cannot skip that. Follow up in every like 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. This is the time gap you should be focusing on, and then follow up, hit them up with a message. If you want a script or follow up, how you can follow them up if they ghost you, just comment below or join my group, because I have the resource already posted over there. So you can join the group and you will get that delivered to your messenger inbox, right? So let's move on to the last point of today, that is only chit chatting. Yeah, this is like after you have heard these previous points, it might seem to you that you have to start chit chatting with them instead of first pitching them and then talking about their goals. But what people do is, like, when they actually start chit chatting, they continue chit chatting, right? Okay, you are doing chit chatting with the cold lead, that is super important, right? Because even without doing that, you cannot move ahead. But if you continuously keep chit chatting for 5, 6, 10 days, then you are actually potentially wasting your time, right? You can chit chat for like 2 days, 3 days, and then maximum 2 to 3 days, not more than that. Even I do like 1 or 2 day max, right? And then, like, not I, my appointment setter. So then he actually moves on to the transition phase, when actually he start talking about the goals, the revenue goals that he want to hit, what is the obstacle he's facing, right? And then again proposing a call, right? So if you are chatting for more than 2 to 3 days, you are wasting your time. You don't need that, right? Even within one day, you can build a good relationship with your audience, with your prospect, and then you can eventually start asking the goals related to his business, the obstacle he's facing, and then propose a call within the 2 to 3 days, right? So completely focus on these 4 principles that I just told you. Number one is going with a scripted message, a long one, right? Even if a short one, do not do that. Like, make it personalized. Number two is do not start like pitching or talking about business right off the very first few messages. Number three is always do follow up, never neglect it, because sales is all about follow up. And number four is do not do only chit chatting for a long time. Make the transition phase, and start talking about goals and obstacles and how can you help them, right? And again, if you want to know more about how we do all this stuff very easily with our proven script, join our group from the link below and you'll get the stuff delivered to your inbox. So with that thing, if you like this video, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, because I keep uploading this kind of client getting videos every single week. Manav side signing off. Bye bye.